Genova has just subscribed. It's been 84 years. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it for 58 months. I fucking appreciate you.
1976, 8. Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the Threshold and Cauldron Lake.
What was it about, Rod? That sounds familiar.
Inside. Your tax dollars at work.
The DLCs yesterday, Genova, were so good.
Supernatural activity at Cauldron Lake. Before I even knew you were on this case, Saga. The Lake House was my first stop.
Saga.
I was short-handed. Hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
Oh, yes. Yep, the Australian part got me. Yep, I did see that one. I don't remember if I liked it or not. I think I thought it was okay.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmonts.
What is it called? I might have heard of it.
So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
I'll look it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes pre-rolls make my lips numb. Alright.
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry. I don't have time for this. This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything?
Fuck the government! I don't know if we know Kieran at all. I keep trying to scratch my brain, wondering if I know her. I think we're being introduced to a new character. Kieran Estevez? Should we know this character?
The Lake House was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
But she's talking to Saga in her mind or something. We're getting dialogue to Saga. No, same. And there's so many erroneous characters and names, Rod. You know me with names. That's why I ask. I'm glad there's people in chat who have played the game before and remember these characters, because so I just am bad with names. What up, Vile? How are you, love? I hope you're having a good Thursday. I know. It's quite the crutch. It's almost as big as the fucking joy. It keeps, like... It's suffocating. Dude, Vile, it's really bad. Did you even get to the part with Johnny Depp? That's the worst part, in my opinion. Like, man. I can put up with body horror and shit, but that just boring, fuck boring dialogue, yeah, that was where my brain started checking out and I started paying real close attention to something else. Good on you for trying, though, dude. Seriously, I'm proud of you. That's not a good movie. It was so bad. It really is the worst. I think, and I've seen him do so many different performances, Rod. I think that's the worst he's ever done. Have you ever seen, oh God. He, like, plays a writer in an attic looking through a window. It's like The Window in the Attic or something. Which dude, the new one? Secret Window. Like, up until now, that was probably, like... And that's not a terrible movie. That's not a terrible performance, but I'd probably say, like, it's probably not his best. Nope, it's Tusk. That's the worst. Super fucking hokey, yeah.
Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department.
Kieran's in the main game of Alan Wake 2. She's injured and talks to Saga while she's looking for Alan. She gives Saga... Oh my God, is this the one that had... She's the chick with the hurt leg that was wrapped? Oh, I remember her. If that's who we're talking about, she had a wrapped leg and she was like in an office and we had to go talk to her multiple times. Is that who you're talking... Is that who it was? Yes! There was I think she was with Alex or something. Casey. Yeah, Rod, I don't know if we knew she was part of the FBC at that point or not. If she was part of the FBC, I don't know.
Hail Satan, motherfuckers. I don't know. This is almost done, I swear.
Oh, Adam says, at the end of Control, after you defeat Hartman...
Stretched.
When you get told there's an AWE in Bright Falls, she's the agent investigating. All right, there's our connection. By the way, I still can't see the terms stretched without thinking of Hartman.
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it's definitely going in the report.
Unrelated art. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Oh, okay. Maybe Polaris will adopt us. No, can I not? Yeah. The Lake House Daily. Good news, HQ still dark. Pie was good, more pie for the rest of us. We have coffee. Deerfest this week, excuse me. Bad news, HQ still dark, nut allergy bad, no Ama beer. It's good, tried it. The artist is illegible. Someone stole the black whiteboard marker, all vacation time canceled. Oh, that's how you keep morale high. At least you don't waste it like they do in movies. Like, I'm gonna light up a ciggy, take one, maybe 2 drags, and I'm done. I literally think to myself, like, God damn it, in this day and age, aren't cigarettes like $10 a pack or something crazy like that?
That bodes well.
What a fucking waste. Especially of weed, though. That's even, I don't even know what they are per joint. But God, that's a lot of, that's a waste.
Changing passwords, huh?
From Security and Technical Support Division to all departments, subject, update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers. Please also remember for the time being, passwords are not to exceed... Oh my God. An email about password length? Science fact of the day. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free time. She patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38. She did. I think, isn't there a documentary about that? I just did some inventory of cigarettes. Cheapest was 14. Camel was 22 a pack. There you go. Wild. Yeah. Replacement keycard request form. Please fill out the fields below before delivering the form to security. A new keycard will be issued to you once your request is processed. Names, Jules Marmont. Position, co-head of research. Required clearance, the highest one. I forget what it's called. The reason for replacement, my old card went missing. Uh-oh. Indicate here if your card was stolen. How would I know if it was stolen or lost? Why do you not put microchips inside to follow them if you're so concerned with this? I'm the head of research and I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the workday. Oh. Speak the truth. Can I get into the shit. Did I miss a number somewhere? Probably by skipping ahead shit. Oh, did I not read this? Research profile, subject P, summary. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and has an estimated 40 to 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in the range is due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effect have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. Conclusion: the subject is suspected to be a Class 2 parautilitarian. Why can I say it if I'm not trying to read it? My God. At this time, his ability is not to be believed. Wait, no. The subject is suspected to be a Class 2 parautilitarian. Though additional testing will be required to confirm this, at this time his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates, but the extent of this forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there's no evidence the subject's art's directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energy. Damn. That gave me nothing to get into the, you know. What about you? Using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using the significant personal dates and coordinates. Do not use birthdays current. Is that supposed to give me my clue? Oh, 38's highlighted. That's got to be a thing, right? A permanent set of digits at the beginning of a password, followed by numbers that change daily. What would be the permanent digits? I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me. That's a fun bust. No shit. Most expensive cigarettes I've seen are in Chicago. The state, county, and city get to tax it. It's silly. Is it like is it sin tax? I vote for sin tax every time it's up in any state I've ever been in. Because I'm like, if anything's going to be taxed. Even though it taxes my weed. To my new fellow head of the lake house. Love, Diana. Okay. Aw. Barrows University. Barrows? On the recommendation of the faculty and by the virtue of the authority vested in them, the trustees of Barrows University have conferred on Jules Francois Marmont the degree of Doctor of Applied Science and is entitled to all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. William Devereaux, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Paul Jensen, Dean of Barrows University. Federal Bureau of Control Special Service Certificate. The Exceptional Contribution Certificate is awarded to Jules Francois Marmont in grateful recognition of his outstanding contributions to the Bureau's scientific endeavors. Casper Darling, Head of Research. I miss him. It's more that they all want a cut of your sin and then apply tax. Fuck that. From Dr. Casper Darling, head of research, to Dr. Jules Mamon, appointments as facility head. The senior leadership of the Federal Bureau of Control is determined to appoint Dr. Jules Mamon as head of research at the facility at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmol, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. Zachariah Trench, Bureau Director, Casper Darling. How many numbers were we looking for? I don't know. I don't know if it's Denver or if it's Colorado, but we don't have plastic bags anymore. And it sucks because now I have to buy doggy bags. I've never had to buy doggy bags. Other than, like, you know, you usually buy one giant box of doggy bags for the rest of your life. And you just take them to the park or take them when you go on walks. But, like, in my yard, I just use plastic bags. To buy dog bags? It's weird. So if I did 0718 through 38, maybe? Bitch, she does puzzles! Is it all of Colorado? There you go. I never know because I'm, like, on the edge of Denver, so I'm like, is it just the city doing this, or is the whole state? The city's so special. Mail. Security reminder. Hello, please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. There is a moth, they're everywhere. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open. Thanks. Dr. Maumont, Project Arbutus, has officially requested we return the pages. We aren't using them for any work on Project Ramnus, and their shared research materials, so can I please release them back to Arbutus? Sincerely, Dr. Perry Levine, Senior Researcher. So does next Wednesday work? Go fuck yourself, Jules. I apologize for the difficulty my wife is presenting, Harry. I believe she is suggesting that I would take her project's budget. An unfair and preposterous accusation, though I'm confident you understand that. I would be happy to meet and discuss the annual budget. It is of course the head of research's job to oversee such work. Maybe Diana is no longer up to the task. Sincerely, Jules. Wow. From his wife. Go fuck yourself, Jules. I should have started from the bottom. A friendly reminder that proposal annual budgets need to be sent out by the end of the month. Every station's being asked to give a thorough breakthrough this year in an effort to find areas where spending can be reduced. Should I book a time for us to speak about this and make a plan? All the best. Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. I'm too busy. This is from Dr. Marmont, and then there's Jules Marmont. I'm too busy to attend meetings. Jules, use the budget from last year and make sure to specify that a specific percentage of the research budget is to go towards Project Arbutus, so certain individuals won't be tempted to slow down their competition by stealing resources. I apologize for the difficulty my wife is presenting, Harry. I believe she's suggesting that I would take her project's budget. An unfair and preposterous accusation. Go fuck yourself, Jules. Wow. And then Dr. Kingston, so does next Wednesday work. Wow. Cunts, they are. They're just cunts to each other. That's what I got out of that. What did I unlock? Nobody knows. Experiment status in progress. That doesn't make me feel good. This is gorgeous, though. Imagine a view like that. No one's redeemable. That's what I've learned. Everyone's just kind of a shit stank. But lean a little bit closer. Learn your roses really smell like poo. 100% effort today. Dr. Marmont here to remind you to put in security, safety, censorship. Any unaccompanied artist must be reported for security immediately. Okay.
That's handy.
It is a good song. Haven't heard it in years. It's a good one. Your location. Excuse me. My dudes, we have a redacted. From Ava Ramani to FBC personnel. Subject, status update, oldest house to all staff. On-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Status of report, Director Trench, management team, and all other personnel inside the oldest house at the time of the lockdown's initialization remains unknown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the
Redacted!
increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every
Redacted.
hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to the signal should contact them immediately. Sincerely, Ava Romani, supervisory agent. Better out than in. Cheers.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
It was Jules
Dr.
Marmont.
Diana Marmont.
Oh.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
Yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid fuck.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Yeah, that seems healthy.
Maman, I knew it. Have a nice day. Thanks. So I look through this shit. I don't want to miss anything. Swish, 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 swish. Oh, I can take it. Let's do this. They seem like an unlikely couple. Bum, bum, bum. Is Redacted the new Thang? Thang is way more versatile than Redacted. I put my Thang up on your Thang. It doesn't quite work with I put my Redacted up on your Redacted. And I redacted. You know what I'm saying? How many levels can I go down? Let's try. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Access denied. Access denied.
Fucking titty shits. Swish, 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 swish. There's gotta be a way I can give myself keycard access, right? Someone just left donuts out? Wasteful chode. We haven't seen a Redacted in so long. I'm gonna be real, I was very excited to see that Redacted. It's been a while. Jules' keycard is missing. I wonder where Jules has dropped their keycard. Jules Maman. Why? No, stop that. Don't even say it. Jules, where'd you drop your card? Ati would know. Where's Ati? Ati would know and he would help us. Hell yeah. I think what we learned was that Scratch was redacting everything or some shit. I don't know. If I remember correctly. We're gonna watch a video that summates everything and like runs it all down when we're done. It's gonna be sick.
This should come in handy.
Yes! Someone likes their big gray pussy. Yes? Nope, that's Katie.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts.
Yeah, with Jesse, it was the board, right?
Estevesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I
And
want
then with
all nearby agents
Alex.
to
It was Scratch, yeah. No, because I agree with you, like... Wouldn't they just reprint the documents?
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
I didn't like
Breach detected in the sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All
SpaghettiOs.
agents converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Shit. A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now, it was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside.
that. It felt like Silent Hill, the siren that like signifies that it's the end of the day and the drippies are coming. Jesus. Yeah, about that anomaly. Scratch that bitch. Redacted. Emergency. You don't fucking... Jackson Pollock has gotten out. He is the anomaly. I'm calling it now. Oh, wait, I forgot it's an artist, isn't it? Didn't we just read that? That it's someone that can, like... They're predicting the future. What future does this predict, sir? What are you predicting? Just a question, not a judgment. Sick. Threshold linking experiment progress report by Dr. Jules Mamon. Wait, it was Jules Mamon. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that one of continues progress is good, and all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. Katie, fuck. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality in such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, this result also allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis states that the threshold's energies, and thus its reality-altering effect, are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant levels of emotion. This supported by a clear trend in the data that we've gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. Work has already proceeded with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P. While no pieces of his have yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the pages, his proven status as a para-utilitarian makes his work the most suitable research material. Okay. Refer to file F21538214 port. Why did I back out? There's more to read. Stop it. As the Lake House continues to make progress towards its goal, various avenues of research are being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes, directed by Dr. and Dr. Mamon, led by Dr. Campbell, as an art form has shown viability in its ability to connect with the Cauldron Lake threshold. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be... Don't sing nursery rhymes at us, game. Don't do that. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by the co-heads of research and incorporated into ongoing research across the lake house, effective immediately. Research teams will be briefed on how to utilize the effective elements of the nursery rhymes into their own work. Note, Dr. Campbell and his team are being reassigned. They will continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside the lake house. Any exposure risks related to performing confidential work outside the facility's premises have been acknowledged and accepted by the co-heads of research. Signed, Dr. Diana Marmont. Dr. Eels Marmont. Woo! Someone likes writing. I hear a squelch. I'm hearing a squelch, squelch. Ooh. We haven't hard saved in so long. But that, like, hard saves our game. This is weird. Just save it. Gimme. No sounds, please. I reject you. I put my hand up on your mouth. When you breathe, you actually don't.
Dr.
Nope,
Darling.
not you. I like you, Dr. Darling. You're fine. But whatever's squelching around me. I miss him. Right, dude, finding drugs or illegal things or whatever the dogs are trained to do is literally the best game in the entire world for them, and their sheer, like, joy and excitement over doing their job well is amazing. It's so hard. Like, I melt over dogs in the airport whenever I see the security dogs and whatnot trying to sniff out bombs. And I sit there and I have to, like, curl in on myself because I'm scared one of my arms might shoot out and pet one on accident, even though I'm very clearly cognizant and aware you shouldn't. I just want to so bad. So I sit there and I'm like, you're so cute and I love you so much. Please, I love you so much. Like, I have to, like... That you are not wrong. We never saw a body. Darling was not turned into a monster. We have no actual confirmation that Darling isn't out there. Can I read this? Yes, I did. We're in a circle now.
Where's the fucking elevator?
Who be squelching? I hear you, baby.
Priority 1. Get the lights
Squelching that ass.
on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake. You're not smart?
The elevator's gone. So he painted my reality away. What a douche. I hope they bring back Darling. I mean, honestly, for any kind of game within this universe, if Darling isn't involved in one way or another, the actor Matthew Peretta, I don't know if it will even feel like part of the series. He's very integral to it for me. You know what I mean? Why is that glowing? Is that important?
Okay. Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
Okay, so, but you don't have magic powers, so... How are you gonna do that? Jessie could make things fly with her mind. You hear squelching? So let's see, we find several TVs with Darling on them, one of which is him talking to Zane, where Darling comments on Alan Wake's voice being the same as his, and Zane also comments on Darling. I think I do remember that, and we had a laugh. Sorry, I'm hearing squelching.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon. spider.
I don't even know where to take it. Oh,
The way
but
I
is this...
saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad
I
news,
hear squelching.
the elevator liked to disappear.
Right? Because she was magic. I'm so...
At least the elevator's back.
What be squelching? I hear you. And your squelchy fucking ass. As someone who paints, it doesn't sound like that. I don't think there was anything in this room. Oh, maybe go through there.
Can't open it from the side.
Fuck. Do you wish to squelch? I don't feel good about that. Sugar, boo. I'm sorry. Very squelchy, also drippy man that is moving and painting. Is it the paintings that are squelching? I think it is. Cool. I feel bad about that.
This keycard won't get me in.
I thought he had the best. Fudge. Bitch. It's following us. I knew it. I have to do some refrigerator audits at a CVS because someone somewhere fucked up on our end and left a fridge full of drugs open too long. Oh my fucking god. Destroyed $100,000 of flu and COVID vaccines. Wow. That is so sad. Fuck, dude. It's following us. He's squelching. I hear you. Oh. Nope, I've been here. Yeah. Hot coffee. That's my favorite. Ma'am. You're very disruptive.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Dr. Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impact. Sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
Is he a shadow? Don't tell me.
The Lake House's research
I
went
know.
way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing
Like, I
with
think he for sure
paranatural
he's lost his
forces.
mind, but I still love him.
It never goes well, Saga. This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake.
Oh, he's undeniably handsome. Yeah. Oh, I heard a squelching. I heard you. You be out there a squelching at me. You be out there a squelching. This feels bad. Vile, did you just do that? Did you make our shit a palindrome? Someone donated enough money to make our literal donation total a palindrome. That's pretty dope. Thank you for that, and I appreciate you. Thank you, Vile. I do love myself some. Did this shit change? Number stuff. Oh, he's squelching. Is this where the elevator was? Was? Oh. This seems bad. And squelchy. What the fuck?
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no...
Huh. Uh-oh. They actually squelched at me. But like... What do I do to... Oh my god, are they in every painting? The elevator!
What the fuck were those things? Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work.
That was
Find
fun.
the source, collapse the threshold.
Love that. Love that for us.
Sir, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I?
Hold. Please hold.
That looks bad.
What is that?
My vulva.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand?
Elevator operator.
Well, I'll be damned.
Go on. We found the
So
vulva.
what kind of entity are you?
It's the outside part. Okay.
You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously
Imprinted?
human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean?
Get out of my head, Sins.
Hey, calm down!
We must marry it. Get out! It's totally Twilight.
You need to cease all hostility right now!
I almost fist bumped y'all who got the Twilight reference, but then that happened, so I don't know what to do anymore. We'll just pretend it
News?
happened.
That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Okay, baby steps.
No, we were nice to that vulva.
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo
Can we
card.
find a happy painting?
Something different was
One
happening
that's
at the lake
excited
house.
and wants a tickle
I
hug.
couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty Sunday.
You're a Sunday.
Sublevel 3.
Page development, sub-level 3. Are we wheezing already? Danger. Why that soundsings? Why are that happening? Refinement process. Re-ATD output and calibration. The automated typing device, ATD, will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known peri-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ADTs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. So it's the Shadow now. There's that seems to be a theme, the Shadow. You're a Sunday. I actually was thinking I haven't had a ice cream sundae in years. I used to love them. Or a banana split. Yum. Or just a fucking cherry dilly bar. It's been a while, but the weather's so shitty, I feel like it's not really summer yet. It's weird. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the Lake House will be divided into two distinct projects. Project X, 10032AW, codenamed Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of
Redacted.
with Dr. Diana Mamo serving as project director. Project C43210-RL, codenamed Ramnus, will focus on studying
Redacted.
and his work with Dr. Yules Mamon serving as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page.
Manifested,
It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. What's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Yules. Competitive.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece.
What is this music?
Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine.
I would say a trombone of some kind.
It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away.
Might be multiple.
Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts.
Mm.
Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmots.
You know
for
what I mean?
himself. Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Lamants and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and water seeped in.
Is co-heads one word or two? Style, contains dialogue, clipped phrasing, third person, omniscient. Broad timeline, lake house, conflict water. Cool. Did I look at this? Yeah, I did. Wah, wah. I'm sorry, that's just happening now. Alright, violence. Wah. Yeah, Bess, so this is the second one. We did the first DLC yesterday and it was fucking great. It was so goddamn funny. Alright. We have to make this stop. Wah, wah.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmots had let the lake in.
One moment. That is just insane.
But the water could not flow.
So much
it became
better.
Trapped,
Wah,
stagnant,
wah.
went bad. The truth was controlled here.
Okay, it's still
Art
really
was
loud.
not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The
It's
Marmots
absurd. I
had
love
let
it.
the
It's
lake
just
in,
so
but
loud.
the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Wah, wah. But it is ridiculous. Like, nothing's happening, and this is some of the loudest music that's happened in the DLC so far. Wah, wah. That's all we get. She scared me.
Went bad.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is.
As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
It seems like a terrible idea. Elderly Jaws. Yeah, every wah-wah is one little tail whip. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Progress report, typewriter brand investigation. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use the particular brand redacted with the ADTs and continues to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's publishing house result, no useful information. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ADTs will continue to be operated in the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. That seems unsafe and unwise. Man, it's creepier when they shift. Mucho creepy. I feel like Alan's typewriter should just be not around. Ooh, that one's broken. What's up? I can't read that. Creepy, 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 creepy.
Need a higher clearance key card.
Fucking penis dick. Fuck a cop. Paint. Hate that. I don't want to miss anything. Wah, wah. Ooh. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake Perry Utilitarian and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It's turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have been moving more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions.